Aloha, and welcome to Island Living TV. For today's guest, we have Rachel Sutton.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. Welcome to my office.
This is so cool we're here in your office today. Thank you very much for being a guest.
No problem.
What was your journey like leading to your current career?
I was living out on the North Shore. Blue Crush had just been filming out there, and I met a lot of those people. And I was going through sort of a hard time with the job I had had. I was teaching school. Really was struggling with that. It was leaving me very unfulfilled, sadly, and I thought it was going to be a career that I would have for my whole life. And so I was slightly confused about what I was going to do. And my dad actually had some really great advice for me. He said, Rachel, you have to find something in life that you love to do and do it. And you may not be that successful at first, and you may not make any money at first, but as long as you love doing it, you'll be able to do it for your whole life and enjoy it. And that's really, quality of life. Been a huge television and film sort of fanatic my whole life, and there it was in my backyard. They were filming a movie, and I was like, well, I'm really interested in that kind of stuff. Never really thought there was a career there, but I just figured, well, no time like the present to just try something new. And so I did. I started to just take any work I could get, PA jobs on anything, and one day I ended up in a casting office. I loved the idea of putting faces and textures to, these scripts that we get that are just words on a page, and then you build this living, breathing, art form. And that was it. I was sort of hooked. I've got to work with some incredible people, some incredible directors and producers, and I'm really fortunate. I mean, I've been huge fans of some of the shows I've got to work on, and that's always like a highlight. Did a few episodes of ER very early on doing extras, and I was a big fan of that show, so that was amazing. Then, of course, Lost. Lost changed my life. My producers, Gene Higgins and Jack Bender, really put a whole lot of faith in me and supported me, and they really did. They changed my life. They gave me opportunities that I wouldn't have ever dreamed of. And of course, presently, Hawaii Five-0. I was just really, really happy when Peter Lenkoff called me and asked me to do the show. I've always wanted to cast a show in Hawaii about Hawaii, yay, and not be pretending to be some other place like almost everything I've ever done before.
What do you like most about your job?
Overall, it would be the people that I work for. I've mentioned it before, incredibly inspired by all of them. The people I work with here in my office, my staff, they're amazing, they're incredible. They're out there working very hard as we speak, casting our last finale. And then lastly, the people that we hire. Every extra, every actor, we really come to know them. They become sort of like our extended family. We do these meet and greets every month with all the people that are signing up to do background. And, I tell them, I say, you're going to work for us a couple of times, and you're going to be a part of our family. And I mean, that's really how we look at it. And so it's really, overall, I'd have to say the people.
Would you like to finish up with any encouraging advice you can give to aspiring actors or filmmakers out there?
I think it kind of goes back to what my dad told me like 10 years ago or something, which is, do something because you love doing it. And I think in this business, we often all start out not making any money and really struggling, whether you're an actor or a filmmaker or whatever. And as long as you're really enjoying what you're doing and you're working really hard at it, the success will, it will come down the road, but you just have to stay persistent. And what I always tell people is just work. Take jobs that you're offered. I hear so many times people say, well, I don't want to go back to being a PA, or I don't want to be a camera. I don't want to be a camera loader again. I want to shoot, And it's like, well, you know what? You never know who you're going to meet on that next job that might offer you the job that you actually really want. So just work, And for actors, study the craft. It's not like you can't wing it. There are a lot of techniques that you really got to learn. And if you're a filmmaker, make your own films, write your own scripts. Sometimes that's what it takes to really get your work out there. So just, stay persistent and love what you do, and it'll all come together for you in the end.
That was great advice, Rachel. Thank you for being a guest on Island Living TV.
Yeah, no problem.
And I wish you the best in your current career and your future endeavors.
Oh, thanks so much. It was a pleasure being here.
Thank you. Remember, guys, it's RachelSuttonCasting.com.
Aloha.